carp fishing in winter, there's one key thing, and that's obviously location. Obviously, a lot of the time, it's a lot of guesswork. You're kind of guessing where they might be, and you can spend a lot of time not really fishing for anything. So what we've done, we've come down today. We're at Bears Lake in Burton-on-Trent. It's a kind of typical day ticket water, around about 5 acres in size, nice clear water, down to about 12 foot in depth. You're looking, there's a decent head of carp. They go up to probably upper 20s. I think there might be one or two that are just going over 30, but they're all nice dark old fish. So we've come down today with a little bit of specialist equipment. It's an underwater remote control camera. So obviously we can go do a bit of exploring, try and find out where they're hiding up in the winter. Obviously we're in the middle of January here, freezing cold. I think we had temperatures about 1-2 degrees this morning, and I don't think it's planning on getting a lot warmer throughout the day. So we'll get out in the water, have a look around and see what we can find.
The first ever of the lake that we decided to try was a swim called Suicide. Located on the back of the wind, it felt noticeably warmer. As you can see, the overhanging snags provided the ideal sanctuary for carp, and we're surprised to find there was nothing around. After a good search of the area, we found nothing of interest, apart from an old abandoned bike that had been dumped in the lake. Without the use of the ROV, you would never have known that it was down there. We then moved onto the opposite bank, right in the teeth of a biting cold wind. Not somewhere where you'd expect to find fish in these conditions, but almost instantly a Pike came to investigate the camera. You can see a large wound along its back where it's been attacked by something. Looking at the footage, we believe that it's a grab mark from one of the large catfish that inhabit the water. The pike did back away into the safety of the snags for a short while, but did reappear within a few minutes, apparently unfazed by the presence of the ROV camera. With that, the light was fading, and it was time to call it a day. It was only upon reviewing the footage on a large screen that we noticed the odd carp in the background, so the next morning I made sure I was down there for another look. We straight away found a number of decent carp and the odd tench under the same overhanging branches, just sitting mid-water. We're estimating these fish to be upper teens to low 20s, the kind of average stamp you find in this lake. This is a definite winter holding area, as only a week previously, on the initial test dive, we shot this footage from the onboard camera. Not the best quality, but you can really see how many fish were in the area, again just sitting mid-water, but surprisingly active for January, when many people believe the carp lie totally dormant.
So just from that short little bit of footage there, you can see they're not always going to be where you expect them to be in winter. They were following the wind, real cold wind, and just held up mid-water, so it's definitely worth playing about with zigs, not necessarily all the time fishing on the bottom. So get out there, have a go, and hopefully catch a big winter carp. if you're anything like us, you're going to have a million and one questions that you're going to want answering. So comment below what you think will make a good video and what you want to find out.